I was about to start carving these spoons out. Don't worry, this is not a spoon carving video. That's something totally separate. But I wanted to make a couple of those cookie things. Honestly, I cannot remember what they're called right now. I will probably tell you in a title what they're actually called. But the things that you tap into the top of your bench if you have holes, and they will hold things down, and you don't have to clamp things. Don't think these need to be heat treated, but I'm gonna use this coil spring anyway because it's just the only steel I have. My pooper takes pretty much empty, and my lighter isn't really working either, so let's see if this works at all. I got back up so you can actually hear me. I just saw a piece of rebar, I could use that. Anyway, I'm gonna burn the paint off by putting it in there, and the paint is very, very thick on these things, and very, very smoky, and a lot of flame, but it's kind of cool to look at. But I ran out of propane, or I started running out, so there's not any point in keep going. I got one done. I think I'm wearing a lot of very brown clothes. Anyway, this is done. Look at that, isn't that cool? It actually looks somewhat like it should. It's not square though. That's gonna be a problem. I gotta grind that, I think. I gotta drill some holes. I'm gonna do those first, actually. What's that one at? A foot to the edge. Interesting. So that's not very nice. If we go 6 inches, it's basically middle. So let's just go 6 inches. About centered. This hole back here is my least used, so we're gonna drill that one out first and see if this even works at all. I'm hoping it will, but you never know. And yeah, that actually works. Yeah, it doesn't move back and forth. If I had 2 of them, it would be locked in pretty nice. It needs to be out here to work at all. It won't work, why not? I think I need a smaller hole. First one I did was my least used hole. This is one of my also used holes, but I'm gonna have more. So we're gonna go with a 5/8 and see if it tensions better. I'm thinking it will. This battery's toasted. Does work. I think thinner does help, which I heard someone say, like it needs to be thinner to work. I don't know, it's stuck in there pretty good. Okay, so it will work. Now enjoy watching nothing interesting while I drill the rest of these holes. Super boring, there's not anywhere near center, but this part is this big, so I kind of don't need it. Now every 2 of these holes would be okay, my grid's not perfect in any way. Yeah, it's like, I can't hit it really hard or it won't work. Now I just need another one. Man, that's one way to do it, okay. Leverage. The obvious concern with doing this is didn't you just weaken your workbench a whole lot? But I really don't think it's gonna be much weaker. I honestly don't think these holes are gonna have any adverse effect on the strength of this thing or the longevity. It's also going to be way more useful this way because I can actually hold stuff down. So I'm gonna make another one of these and then I will show you how it actually works with 2 of them and maybe I can actually get this bowl carved on the spoon. I'm not gonna film it though because you don't need to see another one of those. Okay, so I made another one. Now we have 2. The second one turned out better actually. I like the curve so much on this one that I changed the second one to match the curve in it because it just looks so nice. And now have whatever these things are called, and that one keeps loosening up. It's an interesting thing. Now I have them. I honestly can't remember what they're called. A bench clamp, bench hook. It's a very, very old thing. The video I saw it in, they saw it was in like a woodworking magazine type thing from like the 1600s or 1700s or something like that. So it's a very, very old thing. They're pretty cool. Yeah, that one didn't tighten up right. This one did though. It's just crazy to me that it works. Anyway, they're really cool. I forged them. You don't have to forge them, of course. You could just buy them. I'm sure there's a million people out there that sell these things online, but I made them because I can, because I have a full blacksmith setup pretty much. Super easy to make. I made mine for free because they're made out of a coil spring shock off of a BMW, I think, that my cousin gave to me. Anyway, this is pretty cool. I like how they look. I think I'm gonna leave them full length because I don't really need to cut them. So thank you for watching this video, and if you happen to have a friend that's a blacksmith, or maybe you're a blacksmith and a woodworker at the same time, you can make these things for your bench. And they're really cool. I'm definitely going to use this for spoon carving because it's just a lot easier than a clamp. I like it. I like the functionality. I like how it's classic. I like everything about it. So if you want to just buy some and do it that way, super easy. You might even be able to get away with doing it out of mild steel and just beating it over in a vise. And maybe you could even beat out the end and make it flatter. You could probably do it cold. It wouldn't be that hard. It may not stay curved as long because this stuff probably heat treated a little bit when I cool it down. So it's going to stay this shape for a long, long time, hopefully forever. You could probably do it out that way. I wouldn't really recommend it because I don't think it's that expensive to buy them, whatever they're called. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. You should definitely do this to your bench. I think it's going to be a great improvement for me. I know it's going to be a great improvement. I know it's going to be a great improvement for you. So if you like the idea, do it to your bench. Thank me by commenting and liking and subscribing. And as always, I will see you in the next one.